Hello YouTube, today we are going to do the Arksgold Paydirt. My brother got a little overzealous and opened the bag already. So we'll get into that. We have the panning station all set up and ready to go. So we'll get into this bag, I'll get it classified down, and then I'll show you guys what we're working with. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right on top there's a little piece of visible gold. So that's pretty cool. And right there's a piece of visible gold in the classifier. That's pretty awesome. In the plus classification, there's no nuggets or anything in here. I wasn't expecting to find any in here, but it would always be cool to see one. But there was this weird black piece in there. It kind of feels like bark, but it's harder. It's weird. It might be a piece of petrified wood. But definitely some awesome river worn gravels. So we'll get into that and we'll start panning that down. So I did classify down a couple scoops. We'll pan through that real quick and then I'll bring it back and let you guys see what we got. Now we're getting down to those black sands. So you gotta stratify, get all your light stuff up, kind of work it to the front, and then pan it back. Once you start seeing all that black sands and heavy material start showing up real heavy, do it again. Starting to see the gold show up. There's a little flake in there. So we'll grab the sniffer bottle, suck that up, and then we'll pan the rest of it down and show you everything we get at the end there. It's got decent black sands in it. It took a little bit to pan back, even just the one scoop. I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of magnetite in there, but I usually don't use a magnet, so it adds more of a challenge to pan it out. And now we'll go through the rest of this, and at the end I'll show you everything that's in the pan. And we just went through the 1/4 inch class, or plus kitchen strainer classification, and I mean, look at these. Those are some awesome nuggets. I mean, listen to the sound. Let me pick this one up here. Whoa. That really sucked. I'll have to repan this, but listen to this. It makes some awesome noise. I'll be right back. And here's all that shiny from Arksgold. I mean, some of these actually are like full-on nuggets. I mean, focus. Of course, it's not going to. Let's zoom in a little bit here. And then this one here. You hear that? Zoom. It's a nice little piece. Alright, well, we'll get these inside, weigh it up. So while I'm waiting for the gold to dry, me and my brother came down to the park here, and we're gonna throw a couple rounds of disc golf. This is the first tee right here, and down over behind the building there. Let's zoom in here. You can see the basket right there, and that's where I'm going for. So I'm gonna hand the camera over, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is my second toss. Basket is right over there. And that'll put me in for par. This is a shot for par. So this one here is hole 3. It goes up towards that building and then hooks back, and just behind this big tree over here you can see the basket's right there. I'll zoom in for you. It's just on the other side of this tree right here. So I'll hand the camera over and I'll get my toss in. Throwing the beast. This was my first throw. And right there's the basket. Just gonna hand the camera over. This toss is for par. So here's the gold that we got from that Arksgold bag. I'll get that weighed up, and then we also have the gold from Ron F's treasure jar that I still have to weigh up, and we'll do that all in this video right here. So I'm going to get this onto the sheet of paper and then get it onto the scale, and then we'll do the same with the gold from the Ron F treasure jar. So I'll be back in just one sec. And now I'm going to get the scale turned on here, turn that light off. We'll get this on there. This is from that Arksgold bag. .10 grams of gold. That's pretty awesome. And then I'm gonna get the Ron F treasure jar gold onto that sheet, and we'll get that weighed up. And we got most of the black sands out of it. As you can see, there's still some in the pan there, but we'll get this on the scale now. Turn that back on, turn off the light, and then let's get this on the scale. Even with that little bit of black sand that's in there, it's still at like 1.08, which is still pretty awesome. I see a couple small flakes that came off the end there. Get those picked up. And there's that. And that'll all be added in with the Paydirt gold. And it'll go to the total amount of that. And we've got a few more Paydirts to do, and then we'll get a complete total on what I have there for that. Alright everybody, good night.